Info, musique et culture, tout est là. Suivez RM1, la radio nationale, sur les réseaux.
Chers auditeurs de RM1, bienvenue dans Interface et aujourd'hui on va parler ensemble de l'Education Fair organisé par OVEC et sur le plateau je reçois ce matin le docteur Doris Chitson accompagné de différents représentants de diverses universités internationales. Alors bonjour docteur Doris Chitson, comment allez-vous ce matin?
Salut, très en forme. Merci.
Alors, beau programme ce matin. On va parler de différentes universités et de cette Education Fair que vous proposez maintenant. Et d'abord, peut-être, on va revenir ensemble en quelques mots sur OVEC et sur la mission d'OVEC, donc Overseas Education Center.
Très bien. Alors, notre mission, c'est les étudiants. Notre service est tout à fait gratuit. Cela fait presque 25 ans qu'on est dans ce domaine. Alors, moi, j'étais prof, j'ai expérience de 20 ans. J'ai travaillé chez les Lorettes, Queen Elizabeth, Bocage International School. Et donc, d'où vient l'idée d'aider les étudiants gratuitement parce que je le faisais pour mes enfants et pour mes élèves. Alors, donc, le tout, c'est qu'on fait toutes les démarches. On fait, comme on dit, presque du babysitting pour les parents. Maintenant, ils peuvent dormir tranquilles. Alors, on fait l'application, on fait toutes les procédures. Et bon, comme on dit en anglais, là, le airport pick-up, le logement, enfin tout, quoi. Alors, donc, comment ça se passe? Chaque année, je fais 2 fois par an un salon d'étudiants où on fait venir beaucoup d'universités internationales. Alors là, le week-end dernier, on a eu une trentaine d'universités qui viennent de l'Australie, du Canada, de la Malaisie, de la Chine, de l'Allemagne, etc. Donc, c'est bien que les étudiants viennent avec leurs parents pour pour voir et comparer les différents coûts, les différentes options qu'on a et surtout vers quel pays s'orienter. Et surtout, ce qui est très bien, c'est ce qu'on appelle un networking session. Alors, ils font contact avec les représentants, comme ça. Vous savez, les parents mauriciens, ils sont toujours
inquiets.
Inquiets, oui, de voir leurs enfants partir loin, parce qu'on est une petite île très loin dans l'océan Indien. Alors, ça les rassure.
Ils sont un peu rassurés de pouvoir interagir avec les représentants.
Oui. Et alors, après ce salon, maintenant, la plupart de ces représentants, ils viennent chez nous à notre bureau de Moka pour continuer les procédures d'application. Il leur manque des certificats, il leur manque des passeports et toute la suite. Donc, on est toujours à leur disposition pour les aider dans d'abord aussi leur application et aussi leur carrière. Choisir quelle carrière il faut. On cause avec les parents. Très important de voir quelle est leur situation financière parce que il y a beaucoup d'étudiants qui rêvent, la plupart rêvent de devenir médecin et avocat. Alors, mais nous, c'est les parents qui veulent ça. Alors, nous, on regarde l'enfant, on dit que c'est
l'intérêt de l'enfant.
De l'enfant d'abord. Et on fait comprendre aux parents que, pas tout le monde peut devenir avocat et médecin. Et ensuite, la plupart rêvent d'aller dans les grands pays, les États-Unis ou l'Angleterre. Mais c'est très, très cher. Alors, nous, on trouve aussi des options, des ressources moins chères.
Appropriées, c'est-à-dire en fonction des budgets de chacun.
Exactement. Par exemple, il y a l'université de Nottingham de l'Angleterre, qui est un top 10 UK University. Et donc, on l'a dit, vous pouvez aller ou soit en Malaisie où c'est un tiers du prix, ou en Chine c'est un dixième du prix. De même que Monash. Alors, beaucoup d'étudiants, si les parents ne veulent pas payer Monash de l'Australie, on leur envoie Monash Malaisie. Et ils font 2 ans là-bas et les 2 dernières années, ils transfèrent vers Monash de l'Australie. Après quoi, ils ont 2 ans de permis de travail. Ça les arrange beaucoup. Les parents aiment avoir leur enfant avec cette option de pouvoir travailler à l'expérience internationale.
Mais donc, ça témoigne aussi d'une connaissance parfaite aussi du réseau, Dr Chitson. Au fil des années, vous avez développé un réseau très large, mais aussi une connaissance du terrain.
Oui, chaque année, je vais en conférence internationale. Je vais visiter les universités. Avant de les représenter, je vais voir sur place les infrastructures. Et aussi, je vais visiter nos étudiants qui sont à l'étranger. Oui, ça fait longtemps et donc on a toute une infrastructure, quoi.
Une équipe, hein,
voilà, une équipe aussi.
Vous avez bâti une belle équipe.
Oui.
Et donc, comme vous le disiez tout à l'heure, vous facilitez en fait la vie des étudiants. Donc, c'est inscrit sur votre carte,
oui.
le Facilitator for Higher Education Abroad. Et c'est bien ce que vous faites. Et d'ailleurs, ce travail a été reconnu puisque OVEC aussi a reçu des récompenses pour cela.
Oui, merci. On a eu beaucoup de prix internationaux
Ouais.
pour cela. Ouais.
Et donc, quels sont les retours des étudiants, mais aussi des parents, Dr. Chitson, par rapport à l'accompagnement que vous apportez aux étudiants?
Alors, oui, on est très grateful, on est très reconnaissant parce que beaucoup des étudiants qu'on a en ce moment, ils sont recommandés, référés par leurs amis, leurs parents. Ça fait plus de 20 ans qu'on est dans ce domaine et donc ils reviennent vers nous.
Donc il y a un système aussi de bouche à oreille,
oui, voilà,
en fonction des services que vous avez pu apporter à certains étudiants et certains parents.
Oui.
Donc maintenant, on sait que vous êtes OVEC est devenu une référence dans le secteur.
Oui, c'est vrai. Et surtout, on est très, très content que beaucoup de nos étudiants sont retournés de l'étranger avec les poches pleines de pognon et surtout beaucoup d'expérience. Ils ont ouvert leur propre boîte et ils sont vraiment, ils ont beaucoup, beaucoup de succès. Je suis fière de ça.
Super. Alors, on va peut-être laisser la parole à certains intervenants, justement, qui sont là ce matin avec nous pour parler de ces différentes universités donc à travers le monde. Là, aujourd'hui, essentiellement au Canada, en Australie et en Chine. Et on va accueillir donc sur le plateau nos deux premiers intervenants. On va switch en anglais. We're going to switch to English for this conversation. And so we have in the studio this morning Cédric Shaw. Welcome, Cédric, from the University of Monash, Australia in Melbourne. And then we have Rebecca Gay, who represents the University of York in Canada, in Toronto, Canada. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reza, and thank you for having us.
A pleasure. So let's start with you, Cédric. So tell us about the Monash University in Melbourne.
Thank you. Well, Monash is a proud member of a group of 8, which are the top 8 research universities in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, we're ranked 36th best university in the world, best university on this planet.
Okay.
We're really proud of our rankings. We offer a wide variety of programs from arts, design, architecture, law, business, engineering, medicine,
Okay.
Nursing, pharmacy, and sciences.
So it's very complete in terms of subject options.
Correct, very complete, and many of our programs are ranked in the top 20 and top 50s in the world, which we're really proud of again.
Okay, and so what are the offers for Mauritian students today regarding Monash University?
Yes, very good question, Reza. So look, we've been coming to Mauritius for a very long time. We've been partnering with OVEC for over 15 years.
Yeah.
In terms of Mauritian students, we've got a very big cohort of Mauritian students. We're really proud of it. This year, we also did a Mauritian society.
Okay.
Okay, so that when students come to Melbourne, they have friends already. They can meet people from their own culture, own language, eat Mauritian food.
Okay, so there's already a network there.
Correct. Network, little community.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of offerings, look, our Mauritian students are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Really proud, really outspoken.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a specific scholarship for Mauritian students, for high achievers,
Okay.
based on academic merit. So I'd encourage all Mauritian students to apply to Monash. They can study with us as in Melbourne or in our other campuses in Malaysia, for example, as well.
So can they come and meet you soon here? For how long are you going to be there in Mauritius? Here in Mauritius?
Definitely, Reza.
Yeah.
I'll be here until Sunday this week.
Okay.
So if you'd like to speak to me or OVEC, you're very welcome to come and meet us face to face. We are also the only group of 8 who has official representation in Mauritius.
Okay.
I've got a staff member actually based over here. Her name is Barbara Butchard, and she is born and bred in Melbourne, but living in Mauritius as we speak.
Okay. So you make that connection with Mauritius, between Mauritius and Melbourne all the time. It's like permanent.
Yes, as you said, Reza, Mauritius is a very important market for us. Like, we like Mauritian students. They bring diversity to our community in Melbourne, and that's why it's been a very strategic appointment for us to have somebody representing Monash in Mauritius.
Okay, so a final question, Cedric. So why would a Mauritian student choose Monash University instead of another one?
Very good question again, Reza. Look, besides our rankings, something which Monash is really proud to advocate is our co-curricular experiences. Also our experiences within the curriculum. We encourage all our students to be job ready. We have a team at Monash who's going to help them connect with big, small and medium-sized organization. Think of it this way, Monash is the largest institution in Australia, around 89,000 students. Big organizations, they really want to partner with us at Monash. So there are some opportunities who are advertised only for Monash students. So they get the opportunity to do a work placement and internship within the organization.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for all this information, Cedric, about the Monash University in Melbourne.
Thank
and
you,
so students can come and talk to you until Sunday. Let's go to another place on the other side of the world now, and we're going to switch back to French avec Rebecca Gay qui représente l'université de York University in Canada, Toronto.
Yes.
Alors, bonjour Rebecca, comment ça va?
Bonjour, je vais très bien et vous?
Ça va super. Alors, on vient d'en apprendre un peu sur l'université de Monash. Parlez-nous de votre université, l'université que vous représentez, l'université de York.
D'accord. Alors, l'université York est la 3e plus large université au Canada. Nous sommes aussi classés parmi les 5 meilleures universités au Canada. Nous sommes une université compréhensive, c'est-à-dire que nous n'avons pas qu'un seul programme ou une ou deux concentrations. On a tous les programmes, je dirais, de tout ce qui concerne l'art, les sciences sociales, les sciences, le génie, etc. Tout ce qu'on n'a pas, c'est architecture et aviation.
D'accord.
Ouais.
Ok. Donc on reste quand même assez diversifié déjà en termes d'options et de filières.
Effectivement.
Et donc, quelles sont les options que vous proposez qui sont destinées aux étudiants mauriciens, Rebecca?
Alors, en termes d'options, je sais que le public mauricien, il est très divers en termes d'intérêt. Voilà, on a des étudiants, lors du salon OVEC, on a rencontré des étudiants qui étaient intéressés par le génie. Il y en avait d'autres qui étaient intéressés par l'administration des affaires. Donc, on sait qu'on a un public avec une diversité d'intérêts. Et l'avantage avec York, c'est qu'on a la capacité de les rencontrer au niveau de leurs besoins. Alors, il y a une offre qui s'applique peut-être un peu plus particulièrement aux étudiants ou aux élèves de l'île Maurice. C'est le projet pilote instauré par le gouvernement canadien. Ça fait à peine 1 an qu'il est mis en place et c'est un projet duquel il faudrait bénéficier. J'encourage les Mauriciens à y postuler. Il dit que, le gouvernement canadien encourage l'immigration des francophones dans les communautés anglophones au Canada. York est situé à Toronto. Toronto est situé à Ontario. Ontario qui est une province anglophone. Alors, si les étudiants mauriciens viennent à York et qui décident de prendre la plupart de leurs cours en français, ils sont candidats pour la résidence permanente immédiatement à la graduation. Le cursus normal aurait été pour eux de passer 4 ans d'études, 3 ans de travail, ensuite de postuler. Il y a la possibilité d'être admis comme d'être rejeté pour la résidence permanente. Mais là, c'est un peu comme un moyen, un raccourci. Voilà. Et donc, l'avantage pour les Mauriciens, c'est qu'ici, vous n'êtes même pas bilingue, vous êtes trilingue parce qu'il y a créole aussi. Il y a anglais, il y a français, il y a créole. Donc le mauricien, à la base, il ressemble un peu au profil canadien. Si on se met dans le contexte...
C'est-à-dire que là, c'est un profil recherché.
Effectivement, très recherché. Si on se met dans le contexte de Toronto, c'est une ville avec plusieurs communautés d'un peu partout dans le monde. 75% des personnes vivant à Toronto ne sont pas de Toronto. Et donc, on peut être dans le métro à Toronto et entendre des personnes parler mandarin, entendre des personnes parler français. Et donc, ces francophones-là sont recherchés actuellement à Toronto. Et c'est ça l'avantage des étudiants mauriciens.
Donc c'est-à-dire qu'ils vont venir aussi nourrir encore plus cette diversité culturelle qui existe déjà à Toronto.
Effectivement.
Alors est-ce qu'il y a aussi également des scholarships, des bourses qui sont proposées?
Effectivement. Alors, à l'Université York, il y a 3 options pour les bourses. Il y a ce qu'on appelle une bourse automatique. Pour cette bourse-là, pas besoin de postuler. Quand vous postulez à l'université, déjà avec les notes de première et de terminale, vous êtes déjà considéré pour la bourse. Et pour cette bourse-là, les étudiants peuvent gagner jusqu'à 37 500 $ canadiens. Ok, ça c'est la première bourse. La première bourse, elle est réservée aux étudiants qui viennent sur le campus Glendon. Glendon, qui est notre campus bilingue, là où on a la possibilité d'étudier à la fois en français et en anglais. Et quand ils viennent sur le campus bilingue, ils peuvent gagner jusqu'à 10 000 $ par an en bourse. Et la troisième option, qui est notre bourse la plus compétitive, qui est aussi ouverte aux étudiants mauriciens, mais vraiment hyper compétitive, qui ne se focalise pas que sur les notes, mais elle cherche à récompenser et les notes et l'expérience en leadership et l'engagement social. Alors cette bourse-là, elle est aussi disponible pour un montant de 180 000 $ canadiens.
Super, donc il y a plein d'options.
Ouais.
Donc là, les Mauriciens, là, ils ont le choix. Hein.
Oui.
Alors, pour terminer, même question que pour Cédric, Rebecca. Pourquoi choisir l'Université de York plutôt qu'une autre?
Alors, à York, on a un motto très courant, on dit « Your degree, your way », parce que votre parcours académique est vraiment ce que vous voulez qu'il soit. Voilà. À York, on accepte les introvertis. À York, on accepte les extravertis. À York, il y a un peu de tout le monde. York, c'est un peu, nous, on le compare comme un mini Toronto à cause de la diversité à York. Donc, si le souci en venant, c'est de se dire, est-ce qu'il y aura de la communauté? Est-ce que je pourrais me faire des amis? Nous, on a plus de 350 clubs sur le campus pour les étudiants. Alors, il y aura forcément une opportunité quelque part pour quelqu'un, mais même si c'est pas le cas, on lui dira, vas-y, crée ton propre club, on a le moyen de te soutenir dans ton initiative. À York, on croit aussi que la valeur d'un diplôme, c'est sa capacité à permettre à l'étudiant de trouver un emploi. C'est pourquoi on travaille énormément sur l'employabilité. Dès la première année, il y a des programmes de placement, de stage, d'emploi et tout. Et pour parler pour les étudiants, pour les universités plutôt canadiennes en général, un étudiant international a la capacité de travailler jusqu'à 24 heures pendant les périodes de cours et 40 heures pendant les périodes de pause. Donc, York, le focus que York fait sur l'employabilité, sur la capacité de l'étudiant à trouver un job. Et dernière chose, l'accompagnement au niveau de l'immigration. Alors on sait, on a entendu, il y a beaucoup de rumeurs qui disent que le Canada il est fermé, il cherche pas à accueillir les étudiants internationaux. Je voudrais profiter de cette lucane pour démentir ceci parce qu'on se trouve dans un cas où le Canada il est toujours ouvert aux étudiants internationaux et particulièrement aux Mauriciens. Les Mauriciens ont le taux d'admission pour le permis d'études le plus élevé de l'Afrique. Donc, il n'y a pas de souci avec le Canada. Et même s'il y avait encore des inquiétudes à l'Université York, on a toute une équipe prête à accompagner les étudiants depuis le moment où ils font la démarche jusqu'à ce qu'ils arrivent au campus et qu'ils s'y acclimatent. Voilà.
Merci beaucoup pour toutes ces informations, Rebecca. Donc, you both have very valid points for your respective universities. And so now let's go to another place again. We're gonna go to China, and we will welcome our next guest, which is Zoe Yao from the University of Shanjiaotong. Liverpool University. I don't know if I said it right.
Oh, perfect. You said it perfectly. We understand.
So,
our university title can be a little bit mouthful, especially if you don't speak Mandarin Chinese, but you did well.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
How are you this morning?
Great.
Yeah.
I love Mauritius. I love coming here. The weather is a little bit different from our places at the moment.
I can imagine.
But I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a bit hot this time of year.
Not really. I think this year it's cooler than usual.
Yeah, you might be right about this as well. So let's talk about this university. Can you present the Shan Chao Tong University, please, Zoe?
So just like everybody heard, the university title is a little bit hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
The reason behind this, we are actually what we call a joint venture university. So this is a collaboration between a Chinese university as well as the UK university. So what you hear from the university title reflects that the same collaboration. So our Chinese partner is actually Xi'an Jiao Tong University. This is one of the top university in China. And our UK partner would be the Liverpool University, you probably heard of already.
Yeah.
Both of these institutions have a more than 100 years of history. And 20 years ago, they happened to meet each other and decided to collaborate, hence born with XJTLU. But we are neither in Xi'an or in Liverpool. We are in Suzhou City, Jiangsu Province, China. So for most of you guys who are not familiar with our city and geology, I will say this is a really, really nice city, pretty close to Shanghai.
Okay. So, what are the subjects, the topics that are taught there? We are taught in what language?
Sure. So since this is a joint venture university with a collaboration with Liverpool, every single degree program will actually be 100% taught in English. We have over 100 programs there. From undergraduate, master, up to the PhD level. So for Mauritius students here, especially high schoolers who is seeking for study abroad experiences, we offer you actually 50 different undergraduate programs across from business, science, engineering, mathematics, as well as a film TV region.
Okay, so again, it's very complete. It's very diverse.
Yes.
Different programs that are offered to students.
Yes.
And so, what are the specific offers that you have for Mauritian students?
So speaking about China, if you do some research, you will find out China in recent decades had a huge development. But we still offer our Mauritius students a really affordable tuition fee as well as living expenses there. So you can study a UK degree, a qualified UK degree, but in China with a much more affordable prices. Since you are in China already, we will teach you Chinese language as well. So icing on the cake, you are harnessing a different language and different cultural experiences with your degree.
So yeah, that's the advantage that we have when we go to your university. And what about the scholarships? Do you have scholarships for Mauritian students as well?
Yes, of course. We offer entry scholarship opportunities for all candidates. For Mauritius students, I think the majority of the students I've met for the couple of days and even for the past few years, they all have excellent academic background. So I would say they are very, very competitive in our entry scholarship assessment. And apart from the entry scholarship, which is actually merit-based, so based on your high school performance, you might get maybe 10%, 20%, or a maximum of 50%. But other than that, we offer you a universal early bird discount. As long as you apply to XJTLU and be able to receive our offer before April the 15th, you are going to receive an extra 10% early bird discount on your tuition fee.
And so what about the feedback that you get from the Mauritian students that have already been to the university in China? What do they think about it? What do they think about their experience there, the life there?
So for majority of our Mauritius students, I would say unless they do have a family connection in China, most of them never heard of us before.
Yeah, so
The university-
so is that something that scare them, and how are you able to reassure them in that sense?
So we have a very informative and detailed university website. I normally encourage them to do some research, then also search XJTLU on YouTube. You will find a lot of videos that can tell you a more vivid XJTLU experiences there. But after talking to our own current Mauritius students on campus, I find most of them enjoying our affordable living expenses and also how diverse our university is. So on campus, students and academic staff adding together, we have more than 70 different nationalities represented there. Trust me, Mauritius students will not be the kind of the weirdest nationality you bump into. Every year we have students and staff member coming from places we've actually never heard of.
Like all over the world. Yeah,
all over the world.
And so how about their experience learning Chinese language, for example?
I think most of them enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I would say, especially if you don't really have a pre-knowledge about Chinese, improving from zero beginner to a intermediate level, it's actually not that hard.
Okay.
It's actually the intermediate to the more kind of advanced or even native speaker fluency. It's a bit of a challenging, especially we are a English taught institution.
Yeah.
So for some students, you have to balance between your academic learning in English as well as the language on the side.
Yeah, so you have to be able to navigate between both.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have a large number of Chinese students on campus, so I would
That
normally encourage them to go and mingle with the locals, join club activities.
And so does it work, this integration spirit?
Yes, actually it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our local students as well, they love to see our international students on campus learning from their culture,
different
their
cultures.
experiences as well.
Okay, so final question, Zoe. Why choose your university instead of another?
Like I said, we offer you a UK degree with much more affordable prices, and we throw a little bit of something exotic on the table, like China experience, Chinese languages, and from XJTLU, you can actually tap into other part of the world as well. We have a lot of university partners, apart from Liverpool. If you're interested in the UK experiences or UK as a country, we offer you 2+2 opportunities. And for Mauritius students, using their A-level or IBDP curriculum, they can actually shorten their study into 3 years instead of 4 years, like our local students. And if you are not a big fan of UK, you think the living expenses or the tuition fee there is a little bit outside your budget, we also offer something called international mobilities. So we have university partners across different continents, across different countries. We offer exchange opportunities to Canada, Netherlands, Czech Republic, even Thailand, depending on which kind of program you got yourself enrolled into.
Okay, so you have different options adapted to every profile.
Yes.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Zoe, for talking about the Jian Zhao Tong University, joint venture with Liverpool University.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. So now we're gonna go back to Canada, but not in Toronto this time. We're gonna go to Prince Edward Island with my next guest, Connie Ding. Welcome, Connie.
Hi. Good morning, everyone.
How are you?
Good.
Nice to have you around.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a bit about this University of Prince Edward Island that you
Yeah.
represent today.
Yeah, of course. So our university is located at Prince Edward Island. So we're also an island like Mauritius. So we have a lot of Mauritius students every year. So we have 5,500 students in total, including 1,600 international students from 94 countries. So our campus is very diverse and very inclusive. So we also provide mainly popular programs like business, engineering, computer science, and so on. So welcome to join us. We're really happy to see more Mauritian students at our campus.
So you have already been able to meet different potential students here.
Yeah, I met some students at OVEC fair. Yeah, they're really good because Mauritius students have a very good academic performance. Our professors in different faculties like them.
And so what are the specific opportunities that you offer them in your university?
Yeah, so first of all, we offer the most affordable tuition fees at the university, like a bachelor degree programs. This is the first one, so it's less than 18,000 Canadian dollars a year. And the other thing is we offer an entrance scholarship for Mauritius students based on their A-level results from 1,000 to 3,000 Canadian dollars. And when they go to the university, so we have $11 million each year for scholarship. Yeah.
And so what about the geographic situation? Is it, for the Mauritian students, is that something that scares them? And how are you able to reassure them to go to Prince Edward Island and without feeling like isolated or anything like that?
Yeah. So I think weather may be the one thing.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of questions about the weather there.
Is it cold?
So it's cold. It's very cold there. I feel like of course in summer it's very cool there.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. In winter, of course, it's colder than Mauritius, but it's not that harsh. So because inside we have a heater, so usually the first year students stay living on campus. It's not far from their classroom. So just put them jacket, keep warm. That'll be okay. We have many Mauritius students, they survive, no problem.
So they adapt. What is the feedback that you get from the Mauritian students that have already been there?
Yeah, they really like our open door policy. So which means when those staff members and the professors are at their office, they have to open their office door. Keep the doors open. In case a student have any questions, they just can go to their office and knock at their door, and they can solve them problem as soon as possible.
So you accompany the students in that process. If you have any questions, if anything, you give them some advice and things like that?
Yeah, sure. Like a first year student, they usually have some question about how to register for their first year courses. They may have like a totally different like a system from here. So we have a first year advising to help them to register for first year courses. Even though when they move up to like second year or third year, we have a student affairs staff to help with their academic advising. Yeah, except that, so we also have like a study abroad program, so which is exchange program. We have like more than 60 partnerships across the world. So if a Mauritian student would like to experience different cultures and the languages, so we have those partners like in Japan, in China, in like European countries, US universities. Yeah.
So we have this possibility to move if they want at some point.
Yeah, sure.
So how does it happen? It's like over 1 or 2 years, or?
Oh, it could be like after 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, after the first year, if a student would like to go to those exchange program, so they can apply. So we also provide a co-op program, so which happens to at the third year. So at the end of the second year, student can apply. And then when they are admitted to the co-op program, they can start it in the year or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what about if the students want to know more about the university, they can go and meet you?
Yeah, sure. They can come to meet me. I will be back in February again. Yeah, and they can also go to the website. UPI, apply to UPI, and then you can get all information there. Yeah.
Final question.
Yeah.
Why would the merchant students choose your university instead of another?
Yeah, of course. So first of all, the most important thing, we offer the most affordable tuition fees, and our small size classroom provide the student more opportunity to interact with their professors. And the last but not least is PI government provide a very good permanent residence pathway for international student. If any student have a plan to move to Canada, so this is a good place to start.
Thanks a lot, Connie, for talking about this university, the University of Prince Edward Island, and our listeners can go and learn more about it on the website of the university. Let's remain in Canada, but let's go back to Toronto with our next guest, Alexander Prokopenko. Sorry.
You nailed it.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the Humber Polytechnic in Toronto.
Yes, thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be in Mauritius, and it was very nice to meet you personally as well.
Pleasure.
We've been coming to Mauritius for many years. As a matter of fact, Humber was one of the first post-secondary institutions that came to Mauritius more than 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we have a very long track record of bringing Mauritian students coming to study in Canada, hundreds and hundreds of graduates, and we're happy to be back again.
And so, how does it feel for you to be back and to meet those potential Mauritian students?
Well, this year has been a little bit different simply because I'm sure all of your listeners are familiar with the recent changes that was happening in Canada over the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. So what I faced, unfortunately, is a perception that Canada is an unfriendly place and no longer is interested in international students, which is completely opposite from the truth. I know you're speaking with a number of representatives here from Canadian schools, and I think they will join me in the same voice saying...
Exactly, Rebecca said the same thing earlier.
There you go. Yeah. So I don't want to repeat it, but we're definitely still welcoming all international applicants to come to Canada who wishes to pursue their post-secondary education. The quality of education remained the same. It didn't disappear out of nowhere. It's just there is a certain process of tightening which is happening in the educational landscape of Canada, which brings benefits to both institutions and future students.
And so, what are the different topics or subjects that are taught in Polytechnic? Yeah,
so Polytechnic, essentially in a Canadian context, is a hybrid of a college and a university, which brings both worlds under the same roof. You have rigorous academic standards, and you have applied learning part, which really prepares students ideally to graduate and start their career in Canada or outside of Canada in whatever field they chose to study.
So you mean that they can learn like in classes, but also have a kind of an experience on the field as well?
Exactly. You get the best of both worlds. And we do that through a number of ways. First of all of our curriculums has been intertwined with work-integrated learning, meaning the students can do co-ops, internships, work placements. Nomenclature is different, but the meaning is the same. They get practical work experience in the field of their study. And when they graduate, they're ready to hit the ground running.
Okay, so you prepare them the best way possible.
Yes, Humber is a career-focused institution. If somebody is looking to do science and research, we're probably not the ideal destination. But for those students who have career aspirations in North America or outside of it, Humber is very well positioned to make sure they have the best arsenal possible to successfully graduate and start the career.
Regarding specific, offers for Mauritian students, specific offers, what can you tell us about that?
Well, first of all, I want to draw the attention of the listeners that we have a lot of labor market focused programs, meaning that we have a lot of programs which are offered in the fields where the industry tells us they need talent, and that goes to STEM programs, engineering, IT, health sciences, social and community studies. So we have a lot of programs in that area. And for every program, we have multiple incentives for students who are well performing in high school in shape of bursaries, in shape of merit-based scholarships. So for those who are done very well in their high school studies, we offer some incentives. And we'll also have programs for students who already finished their bachelor degree studies and they're looking for that edge in the labor market. So we have a lot of postgraduate certificate programs. And just recently we launched our new master's degree in applied in advanced manufacturing engineering and cybersecurity.
Okay, so it's very complete. Again, you have different programs dedicated to different fields. And what about scholarships?
Yeah, so like I said, we have merit-based scholarship for high school graduates. They depend on the grade point average that they finish their A levels, and they range anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000 per year. Most of those scholarships are renewables, and every year the students who do very well during their studies, they can also get additional bursaries from every faculty, depending on their academic performance.
Final question, Alexander, why choose Humber Polytechnic instead of another university?
Well, there is no one university which is perfect for absolutely everybody. It just doesn't exist. So I encourage students to do due diligence in researching the program that they're going for, because sometimes students go by the name rather than substance, right? Okay. As I said, Humber's advantage is a career-focused education. In those fields that we offer, we feel that the students do very well, succeed after the graduation in terms of finding an employment. So in that sense, I think this is ideal for those students.
So we can learn more on your website?
Yes, it is www.humber.ca. It's humber.ca.
And can they come and meet you, or will you be here?
Absolutely. And not only that, we have facilitating online sessions. So we're doing multiple webinars all the time. We have a big recruitment team that is ready to meet students face-to-face or online. So happy to talk all of the prospective students at the time convenient for them.
Thanks a lot, Alexander, for presenting the Humber Polytechnic of Toronto. And now, finally, we're gonna stay in Ontario, and we're gonna talk to Nancy Muiti about the Ontario Tech University. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Great.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be in Mauritius and to talk about Ontario Tech.
So, can you present Ontario Tech
Absolutely.
in a few words?
Yes, thank you. So, Ontario Tech University, we are a public university based in the province of Ontario, specifically a city called Oshawa. Oshawa is the #1 city for jobs right now in Canada. And we offer programs in bachelor's degrees, master's, as well as PhD programs.
Okay,
Yes.
so you have a diversity of subjects and topics as well?
Absolutely. So our programs range from business to computers and IT, engineering. Actually, in engineering, we're the 7th best engineering school in Canada. We also have health sciences, social sciences, business, and the assumption is based on our name, that because we have tech in our name that we only offer tech, but we also have a wide variety, even social sciences. So for students who are looking to get into law, programs like law or even psychology, we offer all those programs, as well as in masters we also have business, IT, engineering programs, social science programs, and then come to PhD, we also have those programs available. So for us, it's pretty much everything that you're looking for, we probably have it.
And so again, do you have many students coming from around the world as well on the campus?
Absolutely, you're right. Yes. So our campus very, very diverse. So first of all, we are an hour away from Toronto, and Toronto is actually made up of 49% of the population was not even born in Canada. So that can just speak to the sort of diversity in the community. On our campus, we have over 75 different countries, including Mauritius. Our campus is made up of about 12,000 students, so we're not that many, and 10% are international students. So you're going to pretty much know everyone who's there, who's coming in as an international student. And international students have various platforms to get to know each other. So whether it's orientation or through the accommodation, various ways where people can make friends.
And what about the community? How do they integrate there, and how do they Do they socialize?
Good question, because I know a lot of parents worry about that, especially when it's just your child and there's no family around.
Yeah, going far away from home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we do at Ontario Tech is right from when you are here at home, you have access to myself, because I basically manage Africa and I'm based in Africa. And then you have academic advisors that you speak to even before you get on campus, so that you are aware of your academic journey, you know what's awaiting you. Then when you get on campus, we have a buddy system. So where you are assigned to two students already on campus. So they're waiting for you, they're ready for you, they'll show you around the area. Then you get on campus, you're staying on campus because we have on-campus accommodation. Your roommate, you chose your roommate. So you told us the sort of person that you want. So already there's a lot of similarities between you two, so it's easier to accommodate each other. You're also from the same faculty, so you have a common interest, you know.
It's kind of like they take you by the hand and they guide you through the whole process.
So we will take care of you right from the word go. We will work with you. We even have wellness centers. So if you need someone to talk to, there's always someone there. And these are actually on each and every accommodation building. So you always have someone to speak to. And we have a whole international student department, and they take care of our international students. They're talking to them each and every other week. They're talking to them. So there's always someone looking after you.
What are the special offers that you have for Mauritian students?
So, good question. So, whenever I hear special offers, goes to scholarships and awards. So, at Ontario Tech, we do have several. We have an entrance award scholarship. It's worth 20,000 Canadian dollars, and this is for all our students who have scored a B and above. And to be honest, I have met Mauritian students at the OVEC fair, the past 2 days, and amazing grades. So yes, 20,000 Canadian dollars if you have a B and above, and it's automatic, and that goes straight to your tuition. And then we do have a bigger scholarships that students can apply to after they receive their offer, and this we call the Global Leadership Award. It's very competitive, but it's worth 120,000 Canadian dollars, which means every year for 4 years you get 30,000, and for that we need students who've scored an A, and we need students who are taking community service or volunteering, giving back to the community. Students also who are leaders, who have some leadership qualities. So a student who's well-rounded like that has an opportunity to get 120,000 Canadian dollars, and this for us at Ontario Tech is almost a full scholarship because our fees range between 30,000 to about 45,000.
Thanks a lot. And final question, Nancy. Why choose your university, the Ontario Tech University, instead of another one?
So Ontario Tech is an amazing place, especially if you are research focused. We have over 30 labs on campus, 8 research centers. All our students get to do some sort of research. Even finance students have a lab, And also there's continuity in your education. So if you're coming in for your bachelor's degree, you're able to move on to your master's and PhD as well. And then there's also the rankings that we have. Ontario Tech is very highly ranked, whether it's in the facilities, our libraries rank #1, or whether it's our programs, we have very high rankings, and also the opportunity to get work experience. So all our programs have some sort of work experience, whether it's your internship, practicum, co-ops, and co-ops pay about 13,000 to 20,000 a work semester. So you have the opportunity to do all of this, and we usually see about 89% of our students within 6 months of graduation, they have jobs. And you want to do this, especially considering that Ontario Tech programs are all eligible for postgraduate work permit, which basically means you can stay over in Canada for another 3 years after graduation. So a lot of reasons why you should consider Ontario Tech, but I am here until Sunday, and you can always drop by the OVEC office or drop by the website and get in touch. Let's do a virtual meeting if you're a parent or a student who's interested.
Thanks a lot, Nancy, for presenting Ontario Tech University. Et on va laisser la parole au docteur Doris Chitson pour les derniers mots. On a pu avoir beaucoup d'informations, docteur Doris Chitson, avec les différents représentants. Qu'est-ce que vous avez à nous dire pour conclure ces différentes présentations?
Oui, comme vous voyez, il y a beaucoup de bourses qui sont disponibles pour nos étudiants. Alors, c'est mieux de commencer votre application déjà. On a besoin pour cela, ou soit le mock exam que vous avez fait au 2e trimestre à l'école, ce résultat-là. On a besoin aussi d'une copie de votre O-Level, le Cambridge O-Level, sinon le IGCSE, pour commencer l'application. Alors, c'est parfois first come, first serve. Les meilleures bourses sont données à ceux qui ont fait l'application dès maintenant. Alors, venez nous voir à notre bureau de Moka. Il y a les journées portes ouvertes jusqu'à la fin du mois. Ces représentants-là, ils sont toujours là. On les appelle, ils viennent vous voir, vous et vos parents. Et surtout, notre service est tout à fait gratuit. Alors, emmenez ces certificats-là, on commence l'application. Et bien sûr, les résultats vont arriver en février. Dès que le résultat final arrive, il faut nous donner vos résultats. Ne vous dérangez pas, même par téléphone, par WhatsApp. Et tout se fait facilement. Donc, vous nous envoyez et voilà, pour avoir les grandes bourses, il faut avoir le résultat, bien sûr, qui va arriver en février. Mais beaucoup d'universités, alors je voudrais dire, il y a l'université de British Columbia, l'université de British Columbia, la fermeture des dossiers pour la bourse, ils donnent presque 100% de bourse. C'est le 17, c'est déjà passé, mais quand même... Ils ramassent tous les documents. Le 15 janvier, ils n'attendent pas les résultats de la HSI. Donc, d'ores et déjà à l'avance, vous aurez des bourses basées sur vos activités. Alors, je recommande aussi aux étudiants de faire les activités extracurriculaires parce qu'il y a beaucoup d'universités pour départager entre tous nos étudiants brillants qui ont des bourses. Ils veulent voir les activités extracurriculaires qu'ils ont fait. Alors, sachez que OVEC, on est toujours là. Alors, vous pouvez nous contacter ou soit online sur notre website, tapez OVEC, OVEC, @ovec.edu.com, ovec@ovec.edu.com et vous remplissez cette fiche et on vous contacte et on fait toutes vos démarches gratuitement. Et surtout pour les bourses, ne tardez pas. Ouais. Venez nous voir avec tout ça. Et notre téléphone, c'est mon téléphone, c'est 5-254-4689 et notre bureau, c'est 433-9800. Et venez nous voir.
Rendez-vous à OVEC, donc votre bureau à Moka.
Oui, voilà, Gentilly Moka.
Voilà, donc on encourage nos auditeurs, nos potentiels étudiants à l'international de venir vous voir et pour se renseigner, pour avoir encore plus d'informations sur les différentes universités. Merci beaucoup, Doris Whitson.
C'était un plaisir.
Thanks a lot to all our guests. Dans quelques instants, ce sera l'heure du journal de la mi-journée.
Merci beaucoup.